Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here. Welcome to Evilzombies Lair, episode 9. Today we're going to be going over several topics. We'll be starting out with personal stuff. Now we're going to go into some multimedia news about games and movies and stuff. Then we're going to talk about the anime recommendation of the week. Then we're going to go into some tech news, which I thought was pretty cool. And then finally we're going to go into a topic about building your muscles up and losing fat or building up just weight, how to get to that body type you want. And this episode is coming about because of a conversation I had with my cousin Jesse. So Jesse, this one's mostly for you. Awesome. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's move on. Okay guys, so basically some personal stuff. We're still getting sick here. 2 days ago, one of my daughters came up to the room, was knocking on the room. She was scared because she was about to throw up. I opened up the door. She threw up. All over the carpet and the door. It was, an interesting cleanup because I don't have any more of the absorbent powder. I just started sprinkling baby powder over it until I could vacuum it, or until I could scoop it up. More baby powder. Oh, it was terrible. And then about 2 hours later, when it was like 2 a.m. or something, then the other one, we heard it on her on the monitor. She said toilet, so I took her to the toilet, and then she threw up. So I'm like, oh, we're all going to be so sick. But no, apparently that was just them, and now they're good. But 2 days, oh yeah. Because I got 2 girls, and both of them were sick. That was just a nightmare. I mean, But finally it's done. I mean, I have cleaned up more throw up than most dads probably. But they needed it. Poor baby girls. I mean, they didn't feel good. But yeah, it sucked. And I still have a cold. I don't know how. My voice, my throat's been so dry. I've just been coughing, and I can't get my voice just feels so dry all the time right now. I don't know why. So sorry if my voice goes in and out, sounds odd, or starts cracking. If I'm stuffy because I'm still sick and I can't knock it. I've been on medication trying to get rid of it. Nothing's working. So it's just a long-lasting cold that's kind of hard to get rid of. Yeah. And I have been, let's see. No, I'm skipping the next part because I've already talked about it last week. I'm an idiot and I didn't change this quite enough. Oh, but yeah, I am also working on getting another audio host for the podcast because SoundCloud doesn't seem to be working out for me that well because I don't like having to delete old episodes. So what I'm doing instead is, sure, I'm deleting the old episodes as I go along on the SoundCloud, which would delete the audio portion on the other ones, but I'm going to include a link in all the descriptions below from here on out so that you can find all of the previous episodes on my Google Drive. So I'm just giving you a folder to Google Drive that I'm sharing with you so that you could just go and download the old episodes if you want. Or you can just go to the YouTube at youtube.com/evilzombie. And you can listen to all the old episodes there because YouTube is awesome and keeps everything for me forever. I love it. YouTube is fantastic. Okay, so enough praising YouTube because I'm obviously a YouTuber and this is my platform of choice. Multimedia news, guys. So Sonic Forces. You know how the main game for it was kind of a letdown? Well, Sonic Forces now has a version of Sonic Dash, the phone game where it's basically an endless runner like Temple Run but Sonic. And it has some extra twists, it has attacks that you can do, and it seems to be a multiplayer battle game now, in the form of Sonic Forces, and it actually works pretty well. I mean, you get cards and you collect cards and things and coins and rings, but you collect cards to unlock new characters, to upgrade the characters. So it's like an RPG, a battle RPG racing system. And it's actually pretty fun. I've been trying it and I've been enjoying it. I mean, honestly, it's a good free game that you can pay to get more in if you want, and to get more characters if you want. But at its core, it's still a free Sonic Dash game and you can enjoy it for free. I've been enjoying it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to, check it out because it came out recently. Also, Animal Crossing came out. I've installed it, but I have not played it yet. The one on the phone. So I have not played that yet. I can't tell you how good it is. Just know Nintendo has another game on the phone that's official Nintendo. So that's pretty mind-blowing because I'm still used to them only being consoles. Now they're on the phone, and I'm like, whoa, that's so weird seeing a Nintendo character on there. It's not a cheap ripoff, you know? Third-party cheap ripoff. But yeah, moving on to the next part, the Hulk versus, the Hulk and Thor issues that I still have with Thor Ragnarok. Because I saw Thor Ragnarok, I did enjoy the movie. It was a very fun movie, but it goes really with the statement of how strong a character is in the Marvel Universe depends on who the writer is. Because, sure, we always get the Hulk is strongest one of all and all that, but yeah, they really just turned him into a joke for the movie. I mean, they dumbed him down, they made him kind of weaker, They just didn't give him justice for what he can do in the comics. And I know it's not the comics. It's a different Hulk than the comics, obviously, because he's not shifting the plates of a planet with his bare hands. It's just not happening. He's not causing earthquakes with each footstep like in the comic. No, it's very different because this was a Thor movie written by a Thor fan, right? So obviously Hulk is going to be second character in it, but I just don't like when they turn a cool character that doesn't get his own movie anymore, that everyone's looking forward to seeing, into such a joke. I mean, that really bugged me. It's just like he's just comic relief in every movie he's going to be in from here on out. What the hell's happening there, I mean, that's just going to make me not want to see the next one, because it's like, that's my favorite character in that. Hulk and then Cap. That's the order I have in favorites. Pretty much. Okay, guys. Next part. My anime recommendation of the week. So, Clanad and Clanad After Story. I know it's two, but it goes together. It really goes together. Because, let's see, it's basically based on well, no, actually, this is not an H game. It's just a visual novel. I don't think this one actually has that extra H content. By H, I mean hentai. So I don't think that this visual novel has that content. It's just a good visual novel. Great stories. And Clanad and Clanad After Story are the anime adaptations to it, done with a really good story. I mean, the first... I keep on using the word story, I'm sorry. But the first one, Clanad, is basically, in short, about like the whole high school slice of life, the girls falling in love with them kind of thing, and then you're going through the normal drama. And the second one is a good conclusive ending to everything, answers all the questions. It's wonderful. It's awesome. I won't give away spoilers and tell you about if it's happy or if it's heartbreaking. I won't tell you, because you need to go watch it. And what else are you gonna do? If you're watching this, you're probably like me. I'm a geek. I'm a geek so much that I'm an IT guy by day, and then I record videos alone talking to a webcam for hours on end. So yeah, go watch the show. It's good. And if you want to see what else I've watched, just go to myanimelist.net/profile/evilzombie123. Okay, guys, moving on. More tech news. Okay, so basically the big thing in tech news that I've been excited about this week is kind of a continuation of what happened with the Oculus Go. Remember how I talked about the Oculus Go and how they're trying to make a standalone VR unit where you can download the games to it and all of that, and it should be really cool, high quality, and cheaper than a full-on Oculus Rift. Vive is doing the same thing now. Like I said, I called it out. They're following suit, and they're doing the exact same thing. So the Vive Focus, it's basically a response to the Oculus Go from a different company. It's going to be awesome. It's using a Snapdragon 835 SoC processor, has an AMOLED screen, which should be very high quality too, they're saying. They're not giving out specifics on anything though, of course. And they're also going to discontinue making the Daydream VR headset so they can focus on this. So that's something I'm excited about. Oh, and it comes with a controller. So it comes with one controller. But I'm excited about this. This is the one I would probably get. It has motion tracking. It's probably going to cost around the same, so it's probably going to be like $200 or something like that. But this is the one I would probably get because I like Vive. They did a good job with the HTC. I mean, they do good jobs. They're good people. They're good workers. They know what they're doing. So I would probably get this one, honestly. No time soon because I'm still dirt poor, of course. But No, that's something worth looking at. You should check it out if you're interested, because it looks cool. I like tech. Okay, guys, moving on to the main topic, to the meat of the conversation: building muscle, or losing weight. Well, hopefully keeping your muscle. But those are the basic goals for a lot of people in life. And some people, they just can't build up weight. Like, they have a really freakishly high metabolism where they're just not building up the weight. And it's just agonizing for them. I mean, at my roots, I'm part Scottish also. So, thus my last name being what it is, it comes from Scottish clan. So, but yeah, for me, it was easy to put on weight. It's hard for me to lose weight. That's what's hard for me. I can pack on muscle and weight like nothing, but trying not to just bulk out, it's really hard for me, especially because I'm old and I have no metabolism anymore. I like pizza. That's my big curse. Nah, it's sad liking pizza and being lactose intolerant at the same time. Yeah, figured that one out. But no, seriously, some people also can't lose weight. Like my nephew, he had the hardest time. He was basically built like a stick, but he really wanted to bulk up in any way he could. My cousin, he just has a really high metabolism, and it's hard for him to match that calorie surplus that he needs in order to continue gaining weight while building muscle. Because you don't want to gain the wrong kind of weight, and you have to eat a metric crap ton of healthy foods in order to have a calorie surplus, and it's just very true. But there are also supplements that you can do to help out with this process that would at least help you towards your goal. So I'll share some of that with you. So basically, let's get into this. So yes, it is possible. Whatever body you want to try and have is possible to some extent. There are genetic limitations. You're probably, like, if you're a naturally built skinny person, you're not going to look like Schwarzenegger did. And if you're a naturally built big person, you're not going to look really thin. You're not going to thin out like a twig. It's not going to happen. And once you get a certain amount of hard fat cells in your body, they stay in your body forever unless you have surgery of some sort to remove them. You don't burn those fat cells off, you shrivel them up. So you have to forever be in a constant battle of keep it off, keep it off, keep it off. That's where I'm at about. But no, seriously, whatever body type you want to get, you can get to it to some extent, and you will be very happy with the results. You'll just have to do some maintenance because your body's built for a different type. That's just how it is. But yeah, basically, you want to find out what type you want. You want to plan ahead. You want to do it realistically, which is a big important part. Don't think you're going to get the body of your dreams in a year. I would think 3 to 5 years to get a body you're happy with, if you're going to stick with it. And then you will be very happy. It will make your life just all around that much better because you worked hard for it, and it's going to take the hard work. Seriously, 3 to 5 years. Trust me, I didn't plan on like this year. I've lost 35 pounds. I just cracked my knuckles right below the microphone. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that, and I'm like, oh no. But no, seriously, this year since March, I've lost 35 pounds and managed to maintain and actually build on a good bit of muscle. But I probably lost a lot of muscle in other areas as well because of the sudden weight drop. But after I lose about another 20 pounds, I'm going to have to bulk up again to build up some muscle, then cut again, then bulk up again, then cut again. It's just going to be a process until it shapes to what I want it to be. So you want to plan ahead. You want to think of what you want to do. Set that goal in your mind. This is my end goal, but this is what I'm going to do to get. This is what I'm going to do first. Then this is what I'm going to do next. Then this is what I'm going to do next. You set little goals along the way to your dream goal. So that's it. Don't just say, oh yeah, in a year I'm going to look rockin'. No, it's not going to happen. You're just setting yourself up for failure. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to be like, oh, diets don't work. That's because diets don't work. They're a waste of time. That's just companies trying to play off of the whole calorie deficit and calorie surplus methods without telling you, oh, you need to work out with it. You need to sleep more. They're not telling you about this. By the way, I've said this in a video before, but there are 3 things you need to get any kind of healthy results from working out. Or from working out, from eating, all that. To get healthy results in your body, to get good abs and all that, 3 things you need. 3 very core things that you cannot do without. Okay, so the first one, of course, is you need to eat healthy. You need to eat healthy. Hold on, let me cough for a second. Okay, but yeah, you need to eat healthy. Basically, don't cram in pizzas and chips and be like, oh yeah, it's the calories, that's all that matters. No. You can get certain calories from chicken breast, from eggs, from cooking all kinds. You can actually make some really delicious things. Curry is pretty healthy. Have some brown rice, some wild rice. Eat very healthy, but eat enough. You can use things like, what was it? My Fitness Helper. My Fitness Helper is an app on your phone, or there's also a website where you can enter in the food and it tells you how many calories for everything that you have for the day. And they'll tell you a good general goal based on your weight. And yeah, it's a pretty good site. You should check it out. I'll include a link for that in the description below if you want to see it. I had to make a mental note of that to put that there so that I make sure I put that there for you guys. But yeah, there's things you need to make sure that you are putting in the effort to calculate everything and keep it all logged. Seriously. But yeah, eating right is the first big thing. The second big thing is to exercise regularly. Keep it consistent. Consistency is a big key. Yo-yoing on things does not help. You won't get your result. It's just a fact. You won't get it. You're going to fail. You're not going to do it. If you're yo-yoing and you're only doing like once a week workouts, or you're jogging once a month, you're not going to get there. Do it like every other day, just 30 minutes a day, every other day. It's not going to kill you. When you wake up, do something, you know? Or when you're about to go to sleep, do something. Just do something when you have a moment during the day. Make it consistent. Consistency is key. Same thing for anything else you do in life. Do it consistently, you get there at some point. And it works out in a very healthy way. Then the third thing is sleep. The biggest thing that nobody ever does because they don't think they have time for it. Sleep. Yeah, you need to sleep. You're a human. You still have fragile bodies that are squishy and need rest. People don't know why we need sleep, but it helps us heal. It helps us refuel, and you feel good afterwards. But you don't need a set hours of 8. Some people do better with 7 hours of sleep. Some people do better with 9 hours of sleep. If I sleep 9 hours, I would feel groggy for the rest of the day, and I need to sleep between 5 and 7 hours. That's just what my body is conditioned for over years. If I just go to sleep and sleep a long time, I wake up after 7 hours, and I feel pretty healthy. But you need to sleep for what your body requires you to sleep. That's just how it is. Otherwise, you're not going to get to your goal. And okay, basically deciding on what you want to cut out, like on foods and things like that, you need to decide that pretty early on. If you're going to cut out a certain time of day for eating, what works for me won't work for everybody. I do intermittent fasting where I don't eat anything from 7 p.m. until 11 a.m. And that's just become my natural eating habit. I'm not thinking of it as a diet. I'm not buying any special products to go towards this. I'm not doing Jenny Craig's or anything like that. No, I'm just changing my eating habit. I'm trying to eat healthier stuff. Like on Fridays, I'll let myself have a little ice cream with my wife, and we'll enjoy that. But that's something important. Just to know your limitations. Don't think of it as a diet change. Think of it as a lifestyle change. So you're just going to make a big change, but you can work into it. But it's good to actually make that change and try and stick with it. And just make it your natural habit for the day. That's an important part. That will make it easier for you in the long run. Okay, moving on to the next part of it. Now, like I said with everything comes from the calorie surplus and deficit. There's a saying, abs are built in the kitchen, not in the gym. And this is very true. If you want abs and definition on your muscles, because you can get big muscles and look fat like me. You can look plenty chunky, but you'll be strong at the same time. You'll have muscle, just no one will be able to see it. But yeah, abs are built in the kitchen because calorie deficit is how you drop your body fat percentage. That's how you drop. Hold on, let me cough in. There, I'm trying to cut out all the times where I cough because I'm sick, and I don't want you guys to have to listen to that. But yeah, with the calorie deficit, you lose fat and some muscle, very little bit. And with the calorie surplus, you build muscle and a bit of fat with it too. But just working on controlling how much muscle you maintain and build during those times is the key. And eating healthy helps you build more muscle and maintain it better. Eating more protein, less carbohydrates, things like that is how you balance it out. And it does help out a lot. But yeah, this is going to be a thing where it's not going to be one big go. It's going to go in cycles too. If you're trying to gain weight, you go into calorie surplus, and you're going to be doing things in a cycle. So you'll have to do a calorie deficit at times too. You just have to use MyFitnessPal to double check how many calories you are intaking, and to see which one's helping you out with your goal in the long run. Find out what works for your body and just stick with the habit. I mean, that's just how it goes. After a couple months, you'll see a big difference and which ones work for you. And something important to me is to be good 80% of the time to your new eating habits. Because if you're trying to be 100% loyal forever, you're going to hate your life. It's just going to happen. Every once in a while, on rare occasions, like once a week, let yourself have a slice of pizza. It's fine. Let yourself have a soda. It's fine. Let yourself have some ice cream. But like once a week. Don't do it every night, because that's going to ruin your diet. It's going to ruin your life. It's going to ruin... By diet, I mean your entire eating habit. I don't mean like a diet. But no, that's going to ruin your entire plan here. So be consistent. But every once in a while, let yourself have a little treat. It's fine. It's not going to hinder your goal because your body's used to a certain eating habit. Another big part, guys, drink a crap ton of water. Seriously. Your body is made mostly of water. And if you drink nothing but water, like a gallon of water a day for a whole month, you will feel fantastic. I'm telling you, you will feel so good. After 2 weeks, you'll feel so good. 2 weeks, I'm telling you. You will feel so good. Just drink a gallon of water every single day. And it feels nice. You don't get acne. Your sweat doesn't smell as much. Your pee is odorless. And yeah, you'll just start feeling better all around. You'll be able to recover faster. And it just feels good, honestly. I drink this thing, this huge gallon jug. If you are listening, then I'm holding up a gigantic 1 gallon red jug of water. If you're watching, you saw it. This is what I drink every day. But yeah, it will make you feel good. This is a big key thing because it helps you flush out all the extra crap, and it's a good way for your body to flush stuff out. You won't be retaining water anymore, which is a big part of what some people go through with trying to lose weight. They can't drop the water weight. This will help you. The more water you drink, the more water your body will push out. That's just how it works. More will lead to less. In a way. Because your body's good at adapting to things. Your body's a machine. It's very true. Hey guys, moving on to the next part. Be consistent in diet and workout. So I did talk about the baby monitor needs new batteries. Okay, back to this. But yeah, stick with your plan. Stay on it. Like I said, interval diets and weight drops, they just don't work in the long run. You're just going to hurt yourself. Like if you start going, I'm going to get all these Jenny Craig things and I'm going to be really good on it. And then after 2 months, you just stop because you're like, I can't eat anything. I'm always so hungry. No. Then just stop. You're hurting yourself. It's not going to work because you're not changing anything. What you should do is just make better choices in general. Like you should have a carbohydrate, a protein, and a vegetable in every meal. A carbohydrate can be a fruit too if you want. It's fine. But every meal should have those 3 things, and it's healthy for you. It's good for you. You'll feel good. You'll like life a lot more. And get seasonings and all that. Who cares? Some people are like, oh no, seasonings have so much fat, blah, blah, blah. You need the calories. If you're eating healthier foods, you're going to have a much lower calorie intake. For like a month, I tried just not doing any of those sauces and stuff, and I ended up getting under 1,000 calories a day. And I just felt so much like crap. I dropped a good amount of weight from it, but a lot of that was probably also muscle because I wasn't meeting my goals. No. And if you need a snack, peanut butter. If you can't have peanuts, sun butter, sunflower. But yeah, good source of protein. Go for it. Okay, guys, moving on to the next part. Remember, losing weight is a marathon. It's not a race. Like I told you, it's not going to take a few months. It's going to take a few years. It's going to take you 3 to 5 years to get a decent body. And then shaping it after that to even just more minute differences. But shaping it to exactly what you want will take another 5 years after that. It's a long-term goal, but it will pay off and you'll look good. All those movie stars and actors and stuff that you see rocking those awesome bodies and all that, that's because they have trained for years. They have had personal trainers for years. It has become a habit for them to stay in shape because it's part of their job. Like there's some that you can have seen the transformation over so many years. Like, how long has Hugh Jackman been playing Wolverine? Since, like, 2002? The first movie, he was soft and squishy. It's true, go back and watch it. He does not look the same as he does in the newest movie where he's all veiny and ripped. It's not the same body because he spent time becoming a gym rat. That's what all the workout magazines will call him. He's become a gym rat, and that's, like, the most honorable term you can get. Because he's dedicated... Since then, was it like 15 years or something? To being in the shape he wants. And now he's in a good shape. Because he spent the time and the effort to change his habits and to go towards that goal. But now you look and be like, dang, I wish I could look like that. When before he looked like a complete average Joe. So you've seen it. You've seen it is possible. It's possible for anybody who stays consistent and doesn't go on binging or anything like that. It's just how it is. Okay, so the next part. Okay, next part, supplements. Supplements with your workouts. Basically, supplements are exactly what they are called. Supplements. They're supposed to supplement or aid your workouts and your eating habits and things like that. They're not meant to replace anything. They're meant to help out, to push a little farther, just to add a little extra oomph to your efforts. That is what they are entirely at their core, and that is how they should be viewed. Do not look at supplements as a replacement for anything. No, they go towards helping you get your goal. They help a little bit with everything, with some energy, with some recovery. That's what they do. So the first one, of course, protein. You know what this basically does. You probably read about it already. When you drink your protein within half an hour after working out, it helps you recover some of those destroyed and torn down muscle fibers, and it helps give your body something to pull from to replenish that and heal itself. It's just most effective within that first 30 minutes after working out. That's when it works best for you. So when you get home, just pound that protein shake. It really helps. Now BCAAs, I would suggest taking those right before your workout or during your workout. Those basically, it gives you energy, in short. I'm not going to go into the details. It gives you energy. It helps you, it helps your body produce the chemicals it needs to just keep going, you know? So you don't just burn out. Creatine, that one's a chemical that your body produces naturally. You have to be careful with this one because you don't want to take too much. You want to take how much it says to take and not more. But it's something you would take like daily, and it helps your body pull the water in. And oh, by the way, you don't want to take too much, go overkill on it, because your body will stop producing it if you take too much. And then if you ever stop taking that creatine, your body will see a huge difference. It will be bad. So keep it normal on an average amount based on what it says on the box. So actually follow directions because those are there for a reason. Trust me. But it will help out if you do it correctly, like a lot. It helps you feel better and you'll never be sore again, except for on leg day, which everyone's sore after. But it'll help you recover because it pulls the water in your body into your muscles. It helps recover time a lot. I mean, you'll feel so good. Like, with that, thanks to that, I don't get sore after most of my workouts. The day after I'll be sore, the next day I'll be fine. It just helps your body recover. It helps everything. Next up, vitamins. This should, if you're really not taking your vitamins, shame on you. You need vitamins. I take a multivitamin. Any multivitamin is better than none. So even if it's a cheap one and you can't afford the super high quality ones, get the cheap one because you're still getting some vitamins. You You won't get sick as often like I do all the time. No, you'll just feel better. It's worth it. Spend the $3 at Walmart. Get some vitamins and maybe some fiber pills, because that will also help lower cholesterol and help you be able to poop again on this extreme protein plan that you're probably going to go on in the future. Fiber pills, trust me, that will save your freaking life. Otherwise, you're going to be regretting everything and your butt will be bleeding. I swear to you, this will happen if you don't take those fiber pills or eat your vegetables. Yeah, trust me. But yeah, guys, the last thing, moderation. Everything needs to be done in moderation. Don't scoop 4 protein scoops and pop it in and be like, oh, I'm going to be so ripped. It's not going to work like that. Your body's only going to absorb so much. The human body only takes in like 1 liter of water per hour. And the rest it just tosses out because it can't use it. It only absorbs a certain amount of chemicals and stuff per hour. That's all it can do, you know? So you got to think moderation, because if you just go overkill, you're wasting a lot. It's just true. So guys, with that, we're wrapping up. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this informational. If you found this useful, check in the description below for links to the previous episodes, to the MyFitnessPal thing, to some other stuff. So if you want to, maybe like the protein and stuff. I personally use the Walmart brand now because I'm just dirt poor, but it works. It's something. But yeah, guys, links in the description below. If you're watching this on a podcatcher of some sort, do the rating, like it, all of that. It helps me find out who likes it. If you're watching on YouTube, like and comment down below, because I like hearing from you guys. What topics do you want to hear about in the future? Please keep it family friendly, because if you get any episode of a podcast listed as explicit, I can talk. If you get any single episode of a podcast listed as explicit, the entire thing is blacklisted in a country somewhere, and it's no longer available there. That's just how it works for some reason, kind of like radio. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go check out the channel at youtube.com/Evilzombie. See you later, guys.